Hello guys, Robert Ionescu. I will be doing the commentary today and welcome to Bahrain for GP2 qualifying GP2 and the start of a new season, and the share screen still isn't up, but it's going to be up in a moment for sure. Anyway, is the stream on? Yeah, okay. I can see now we're looking. It's going to be a dry qualifying, though there is a slight chance of rain later, which of course is crazy because it's Bahrain. There is absolutely no rain in here, except last season's top class race. But we don't need to talk about that one, do we? I got taken out twice in that race, so I don't want to remember that. Anyway, yeah, we had the 2 days of testing, and now we're gonna get the season properly started this time. Remember, there are 4 points for the pole position today, so whoever goes fastest today will have the early championship lead. So 22 drivers, who's gonna get the 4 points? We'll find out in just over 30 minutes, because the qualifying is now underway. Well, almost underway, starting immediately. And my share screen just froze, I think. It's loading. So yeah, Bahrain, start of the new season. Are you guys excited? It's yeah. So we're in the pit lane now. We're looking at Snezan Radivojevic. Fastest in the second day of testing, so let's see if she can carry that form or if someone else will go fastest. Have to see. I'm sorry guys, I just have a little issue, I need to fix it. And we have a car going onto the track. I think that might be... Is it who I think it is? No. Wait a minute. It is Robin Carlos, just as I thought. The Estonian driver is now going onto the track in the Art Grand Prix car. Yeah, there he goes. Behind him we have on the track, we've got, who do we have? We have, I think that is Tomaselli. I think that's Skill and then Tomaselli, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, Careless is the first one to go onto the track today. Pole position, but we'll have for a few seconds at least, but we'll have to see if it's just for a few seconds or if he'll actually be fastest all the way to the end. Always gonna be pole position for a little bit if you're the first one to do a lap, you know what I mean? And is something happening? Frozen for me again, I think. Oh, okay. So something is... Stream, really sorry guys. Yes, Joe, I know there's an issue, so... This is weird, on my screen share everything is fine, but apparently on the stream the colors are messed up, so... But either way, it's... we are the qualifying is back on the way, and yeah, Careless still preparing his lap in Bahrain. Circuit in the day, but we're racing at night here, so temperature is not so much of a concern. Sand, and there's sand everywhere, so it's not so grippy, so I don't recommend going onto the sand. But anyway, Careless out of the last corner now. He's going to start his lap. So let's see what the Art Grand Prix driver can do. He's on board for a lap with Robin Careless. If if you're okay with that, guys. Blast it, pedal to the metal, and then you brake hard into turn 1. Very important. You need to get the exit good, that you have a good run into this little chicane of turns 2 and 3. And then you go to another straight, which is a newly added DRS zone in real life. Down around to turn 4, to brake. And you need to carry as much speed as possible through here because this section is up next. The first sector, 29.2. You start going to a chicane, actually a triple chicane, I guess. Then into this right-hander at turn 8. Up the hill, and then you're gonna be going down the hill once again into turns 9 and 10. The most important bit of the track for me. He brakes, he locks up, and that's exactly the one thing you shouldn't be doing at turns 9 and 10. Don't lock up because you're gonna lose so much time. You can gain so much time in that corner if you get it perfect, but yeah, it's not easy to get perfect. Now down this straight, which was the support pit straight a while back. Through turn 11, a left-hander. The hill into turn 12. And have the very important turn 14 to overshoot, not to go wide. Careless 111.7 through the first 2 sectors. Now down this straight and heading to the final 2 corners, 14 and 15, which are basically 1 corner. Exit is very important. Out of the last corner, or be careless, he's gotta come across the line in just a few seconds. And where is he gonna go? Of course it goes pole, but 1 lap time. For careless, let's see the others. Skillet goes faster. Tomaselli goes faster. Now Nicholas Zorbach, he goes 4th place. Zolga goes fastest. Radivojevic, she goes into 3rd. 5th place for him, and Titkov 6th place. Rodrigo Gomes now, let's see where he goes. He goes pole position by 4/10 of a second. Great lap. Laura Chung 4th place. A 2nd place. Isaac Fashori 10th place for him. Benz Wallinger, he goes 12th. He goes into 10th position, and now Alessandro Tomaselli 3 off. Now David Suarez 12th place. Joel Hutter, where is he gonna go? Hutter goes out to pole position, great lap. Now Jared Fosbury and Watzel, he goes into 6th place. Tomasz Pascual, 2nd for Pascual, very good lap. 4th place for him. And now Andrea Federi, the last one to do a lap on this run, he goes into 6th place, 4 tenths behind the leader. Hutter, so this is Hutter's first ever, if I'm not wrong, this is Hutter's first ever participation in GP2, so this will be his first ever quali session, so let's see if he can get pole on his debut. That would be interesting, I have to admit. The last 2 times at Bahrain, I don't remember who got pole, but I can remember that Rezala Radivojevic won both in 2014 and 2015. We get 3 in a row at the Bahrain circuit, or will someone else win this time? Yeah, Hutter is gonna be heading into the pit lane. And sorry guys if my voice sounds a little bit dry. I just to drink, but I can fix that. And just for a note, I'm not sure if you saw what Joe tweeted, but we'll have soft tires for the Bahrain GP for the top tier because of the tires on Hutter's car, since they're yellow and all. Anyway, speaking of Hutter, he comes into the pits. And that's a very successful first run, but let's see if he can remain on pole position or if the others will improve and surpass him. Lol, just as I was talking about it, Joe said it, so yeah. He's been wheeled back into the pits. And yes, Jamie, I did see your message that you sent. Discord, you know what he's talking about, but I'm not gonna tell right now in here anyway. Maybe I'll tell, but later. Just depends if Flo is okay with that. Anyway, we're looking at Radivojevic. She's in P12, so if she wants to make it 3 Bahrain GP wins in a row, I think she's gonna need to qualify a little bit better. But you know her, she's very fast, so where it'll be pole position or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I think she can do better than P12. And now Radivojevic goes onto the track. Turn one, which is very, very slow if you're exiting the pit lane for some reason, probably because of the line and the driver's take. And that's Radivojevic and a bunch of other cars, and I think we might have two cars actually battling each other at the moment. Radivojevic is the new Haas test driver. Last season the Haas test driver was Maxim Titkov, but now it's Radivojevic. She tried to compete for a Sauber seat, if I'm not mistaken, with Roberto Gamba, but she didn't get the seat, so she remains one more year in GP2. And I'm sure, since we have her aboard, I'm sure I'm going to talk about her. I'm sure that she can this time, because her last season was good. She was in the title fight until the last few races when when her form went off. But she was good in the first part of the season, very good. So I'm sure she could try to get a top class seat again, and if she has a good season this time, a top class seat in the future. But anyway, she's gonna be ready to start the lap. Last corner. Yeah, through the first corner she goes. I think that was a good first corner. Now through these corners, which, like I said before, they're flat out. Down the straight where turn 4 is my favorite bit of the circuit, if you ask me, because it's really nice. Radivojevic, if she can improve to a first sector, moving, she's off her personal best by 1.5 tenths, 1.6 tenths. So yeah, she's gonna need to work even harder in the other sectors if she wants to improve. After the double left-hander, the critical part of the circuit, she doesn't lock up, so it's all good. And she's being followed by Careless, Careless last time he locked up, but this time he didn't, so I'm sure Careless will be able to improve on this lap. No time, sorry guys. Anyway, Radivojevic up the hill, and through the right-hander. And she's off the pace. 8 tenths slower than the leader. Hunter at 3 tenths off her personal best, so if she wants to improve on her lap time. Slipstream to the car behind, who I'm pretty sure is running Careless. Radivojevic, I assume she's not going to improve, but let's see what Careless is gonna do. Radivojevic gets across the line right now, and what about Careless? Careless goes into 5th place, very good improvement for him. They improved. Tomaselli doesn't improve, Skiller goes into 6th place, but Zorbach goes into 6th place now. Maxim Titkov, he doesn't improve. Zolga goes 5th place, good job for Zolga. Now Javi Perez, another one of the newcomers. Spent so many seasons in DTM, but let's see what he can do in GP2 now. He improves by a little bit up to 16th place. Now Laura Chung, 11th. Tomasz Pascal, the man in 2nd place, he's way off this time. And he doesn't improve. And Jamie Griffiths, improvement. Now let's look at Rodrigo Gomes. He's currently in 3rd place, so that's pretty good for him. Trying to live up to the standards of the other Gomes, Gabriel Gomes, who finished 2nd last season in an epic championship finale. Gomes doesn't improve. Isaac Fischer now, the Red Bull test driver, 16th place for him. Oh, doesn't improve. Davi Suarez, she goes into pole position by an amazing lap. 37.7, almost 3 tenths ahead of Hunter. Great lap for Davi Suarez. I think he's a rookie as well, if I'm not mistaken. Campana doesn't improve. Jared Fosbury, he improves to go to 6th place. He doesn't improve, and finally Joel Hutter, way off the pace, he doesn't improve. And we have Watzel too, who's doing a lap. Henry Watzel, he is in 16th. Where can he go now? That was a bad lap. And Radivojevic and Careless have come into the pits, the two of them. To the pits, you know, because it happens. I said no. I said he. I called David Suarez a he. The S at the end of his name I pronounced it as sh, and you know, Suarez, and I said Suarez he, and I think you might have heard that as she, but no, that wasn't it. I'm so sorry. It was my mistake, guys. Anyway, everyone is being put into their garages again. Oh, I have a little bit of a cold. Sorry about that. But yeah. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, but it's okay. It's nothing terrible. Cold, but it's fine. Anyway, we're looking at the final cars. We're gonna come into the garages now and entering the pit lane. See if there is time for 2 more runs. And we already have a car going onto the track. It's one of the MP Motorsports. I think it could be. It's Federi. Yes, it's Hadia Federi. Ready. So that was a pretty fast job by the mechanics. Oh, that put some new tires on the car. He can have another go. Because I'm sure that's not a lucky P13 he wants to be in. He wants to go faster than that. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at Federi. The ride, and remember, people only get 4 runs in qualifying, or you could even have less. 3, 2. And I just realized, guys, how about we talk about yesterday's Japanese Grand Prix, because I enjoyed it. I think it was pretty good, especially at the end with the big battle for P2. So, guys, on the race, you know, on the Hamilton Vettel battle, or the Leclerc Verstappen collision, or anything really. I'm actually happy that Bottas finally won a race again, because it's been pretty long time since Baku, since he last won before that. But anyway, we're still looking at Federi. Oh, sorry to hear that, Joe. Sorry to hear you have a cold too. Hope you get better soon, mate. Anyway, Federi starts his lap across the straight, down the straight. Turn 1. You need to get a braking spot on here. If you brake too late, you ruin your lap. If you brake too early, you lose some time. Some traffic ahead, but not close enough to him to actually ruin his lap. So Federi is gonna be fine. Just needs to focus, do the best job he can, and hopefully he can improve. Hopefully for his sake. But Federi, and he is not improving to sector 1 marginally though. He might be able to improve overall, but we'll have to see. And I think there was some traffic behind him. I think one of the pulling someone else up. Anyway, everyone except Hutter and Watzel lane in. So yeah, those are the only 2 guys who are not doing a lap on this run. It's because usually less people than 20 do a lap in the same run. We have 20 out of 22. And I don't have a vision anymore. I switched tabs for a little bit, so apologies, guys. Okay, I got it back. Federi is not improving at the end of second. 7 tenths off exactly. Anyway, out of the last corner goes Andrea Federi. I don't think he's gonna improve, but let's see if he improves. And we now have everyone except Hutter on the track. Goes across the line and he doesn't improve. 9/10 off. Now we're looking at Max Skilled. Out of the last corner, the man in P11. Will he stay there or will he go above P11? Will he go faster? P11. Wallinger starts the lap and he might be a little bit impeded. Now we're looking at Nazara Levojevic. She's in 19th place. She wants to improve desperately, so let's see if she can improve. Levojevic crossed the line. Nice, very good lap for Levojevic. He goes the same place, he doesn't improve. And now looking at Jamie Griffiths, the man in P9. Griffiths, off the pace, he's now improving. So that's not good. Now Robin Callis, he's in P10. Can he go above that? Can he go faster? I'm sure he wants to go faster, but we'll have to see now. Across the line goes Careless. He doesn't improve. Now Laura Chung, crossed the line. And it's not an improvement. Xavi Perez goes into 5th place. And Rodrigo Gomez, he goes into 4th place. Zorbach still in. Titkov doesn't improve. And my screen froze early. Just kidding, but Tomaselli now out of the last corner. Tomaselli goes into. He doesn't improve. Akamo. Pashkol. Nope. For sure. Nope. Nope. Campana now. Cross the line goes Leon Campana. Let's see. The man with. There's so many ways to pronounce his name. It goes into pole position. He goes fastest by almost a 10th from Suarez. Still in last place, so not a good start for him. Fosbury goes into P4. Good improvement. Almost 3/10 off. Almost exactly. I'm done for the further run, I think, and we already got Federi and Skill and Zolga into the pits, and Radivojevic. They're the first ones who did the run. Sorry about that, guys. I have a little bit of a cold myself. Yeah, loads of people improving, some expected, some not expected. Hutzel improves to go into 17th place. I think it was the last one to come out of the circuit, so yeah, everyone except Hutter did a lap on this run, so time for even. I don't know, Hutter might have time to do even one more run, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we're still looking at Watzel, who is on the in-lap. Last season, but he moved to Prema, a new team. Prema, after all, Charles Leclerc drove for that team when he was in Formula 2, so of course now. And we have a little bit of a traffic jam in the pit lane. The racing engineering is holding someone up, and I'm getting a phone call right now, so apologies, guys. See you in 1 minute. Sorry about that, guys. We're back in the qualifying. Hutter has come out on the circuit, so he's gonna do a lap. So yeah. We got some cars on the track. We have Hutter, Radvojevic, Griffith, Kellis, Skillan, and Federi so far, but I'm sure more people will come out to do a lap. And speaking of that, Makamo just goes to the track, so yeah. See if Hutter can get a clean lap, because we had, as you can see on the track minimap, we have a lot of cars going onto the circuit right now. Here goes Hutter to start a lap. Engineering ahead, he might impede him as the other racing engineering comes out behind him. The racing engineering car, so he's not impeded. And do on this lap. The man in P5, I'm sure he wants to go one better or some more. So let's see what he can do. He might have been a little slow through the corner, but I'm not sure. And we're looking now at his sector types. Actually, it was okay. He's a little bit off, but he can improve, I'm sure. 1.5 tenths of the best. I was going to turn 9. To turn 10. Gets a good exit, I think. Yeah, he's going down the old support pit straight. Will he have time to do one more lap after this? Because he did take a lap the last run, so we'll still have one more lap available after this run. So let's see, will he have the time? And speaking of time, we're looking at his time to the second sector, and it's still marginally off, so yeah, he could improve. It's possible if he gets a good last sector. The last sector is basically just the final corner, and turn 13 as well, but most importantly the final corner. He goes out of the final corner. Hutter can improve across the line. I hope I didn't get the nationality wrong. Hutter across the line, and he does not improve. Close, but no improvement. And now we're looking at Max Skillen. Braking hard in 14, and now on the 15. It's a double apex corner, so it technically counts as 2 corners. Our last corner goes Max Skillen. And across the line goes Skillen, and where is he gonna go? He improves to go to P9, and he has checkered flag, so his session is over. For Jamie Griffiths, he doesn't improve. P11, his session over. Radvojevic does the improve, session over. P3 for her. Federi improves to 12, and he still has one more run. He goes into... He stays where he is. Checkered flag for him. Lap soon. Now look at Rodrigo Gomes. He had the half tenths off in the second sector, so I'm not sure if he will improve. It's sorry guys. Let's see if he can improve or not. Rodrigo Gomes, he finishes his lap now, and he just as my skip freezes. He didn't improve. Checkered flag for him. Makamo improves to 16th. Titkov doesn't improve. Laura Chang, she doesn't improve. Javi Perez, P8 for him. Checkered flag. Zolga, he doesn't improve either. P10. So good qualifying for them, I'd say. Campana, he doesn't improve on his pole lap. That's his session over. But Zorba improves. He goes into P11. Good lap for him. Session over for him also. Tomaselli, he doesn't improve. Almost everyone, but not everyone though for this session. Suarez, is he doing 2 laps in a row? I think it might have been... No, he had... Gomes, I'm so sorry. Suarez, he doesn't improve. I keep mixing up Gomes and Suarez, so... apologies for that. Anyway, Tomaselli, he doesn't improve either. Guys left who could do one more lap, but I think most of the people are done this session. Fosbury on his final lap, I assume. Improve P4 for him. Isaac for sure. Tomas Pascual, no improvement. So yeah, almost everyone is done. Waldinger improves, but he's still in last place, and with the checkered flag, that's where he's starting. He can't improve anymore. People left who have one more run. Joel Hutter, Andrea Federi, and Henry Watzel. So yeah, out in time, they will be able to do one more flying lap. they do come out in time, or if they get a Hotala moment and they aren't released, we have enough time to go. Yeah, thanks for understanding my mistake, Joe, about the Suarez and Gomes. It's I'm bad. It's because I pronounced the sound at the end of their name the same, which is why I confused them. Anyway, those three guys are the only ones left to do a lap. As Zolga in the Prema, he comes into a pit lane. Let's see if his teammate Watzel can go any faster. And I might have Zolga is in the Prema, right? Yes, because it's hard to tell because he has the Sauber test driver livery, but and Watzel will have enough time to do a lap because he comes out onto the track now with 1 minute and 47 seconds to go. Do we have another car coming to the pits behind? I think you saw guys in the background. Yeah. And Watson is the only one who has time to do a final flying lap because as you can look at the timer, Hatter or Federi, they got the Hotala moments, so yeah, Watson is the only one who has a chance to improve. P18 or above or better, sorry, or below P8 or above P18. Track, but it's too late for him. He just got Hotalad, so yeah, not enough time for him to do a flying lap. Hello, Yuri. Hello, Christoph. Welcome to the chat, guys. Patzel is the only one who'll get to the checker flag in time. Unless Hatter and Federic cut every single corner 10 times, but I don't think they're allowed to do that. Anyway, Watzel out of turn 13. Rain is really important for traction, because you have so many straights. You have 4 straights, and 3 of them in real life have DRS. So, yeah, straight lines that getting the good traction out of corners is very important because you have, like I said for the 1000th time, you have 4 straights out of 4 pretty slow corners. So yeah, into turn 1. Speaking of slow corners, and now out of turn 1, he goes to a flat out 2 and 3. Checker flag is out. That's the end of the session. So bad luck for Hatter and Federi. They got Hotalad and they have no more time. Watzel has time and he does his lap. Let's see what we can do. That's to sector 1. He is improving. He's improving on his best lap time. You can see on the def panel in the top right corner. Almost 2/10 of the pole position of Campana. But Watzel, I'm pretty sure he's going to improve on his position. By how much, though, that remains to be seen. Now to turn 9. Another one of those slow corners I was talking about. And possibly the most important corner on the entire circuit. On the old support pit straight. 11. It's up the hill. Split is gonna get now. Watzel improving by 3/10 of the pole position himself. So yeah, out of another slow corner, turn 13. I was talking about, and then we're gonna have the final 2 corners, which are pretty slow, and the final state, of course. So yeah, Watzel through the penultimate corner, and now out of the last corner. I'm pretty sure he's gonna improve, but how much? Where is he gonna go? Henry Watson now across the line. Where can the British driver go for Prema? Very good lap. Very good lap. Big improvement. Almost 4/10 for Henry Watson. Hatter didn't get to the line in time, so it sucks for them, but that means qualifying is over. Orlan Campana, his first pole for his new team. For a new team, I'm not sure though if he ever had pole position before, but well, he has one now. With Davi Suarez in second place, Zardar Vojevic in third, Fosbury in fourth, Joel Hatter 5th. Rodrigo Gomes 6th place. I have Tomasz Pascual. Drivers. Then we have Xavi Perez in 8th. The Frenchman ahead of Henry Watzel and Max Skillen in 9th and 10th. Then we're looking at Zolga in 11th, ahead of Zorbach in 12th. But you know both of these guys if you watch some commentary of Classic OC, for example. Jamie Griffiths 13th, ahead of Andrea Federi 14th. The Estonian and Alessandro Tomaselli, the Italian. Daniel Macamo and Laura Chang are next. Then we have the other Tomaselli, Paulino in 19th. Isaac Fashor in 20th place. Maxim Titkov in 21st. And a bad debut for Ben Valdinger as he gets 22nd and last. So unlucky for him. But yeah, pole position for Campana. So get the win tomorrow. With Radivojevic in third, can she make it 3 Bahrain GP wins in a row? Or will someone else take the victory? We'll have to see. It all will be revealed tomorrow. But remember, it's pole position for Campana, which means he takes the earliest possible championship lead with those 4 bonus points. That's qualifying over. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah. It was a pretty cool qualifying, if you ask me. Let me know what you guys thought. But yeah, I've been Robert Ionescu. This you have been you, and this has been GP2 qualifying GP2. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you later. Peace.